Hello, this is Benjamin with ARI, your website company, and the purpose of this video will be to set up the stock forms that you see on your responsive website using your CMS editor. Speaking of forms, let's go over to our site and first start by talking about the types of forms that we have on the site. We'll jump over to our site and click over to the Contact Us form. This is one of many basic forms that you have on your site from stock or from initial build. There are several different forms that we can add or take off that we have stock onto your site. You have things like Request a Quote, Contact Us, Request Financing, Request Quote, and many others. To set up initially which of these forms are on your site, we'll journey back to our editor. We'll click on the name of our business up top. Underneath Sites, we'll click on Components, also marked with the puzzle piece. And here we're looking for a component called Showcase Home. We'll scroll down until we see Showcase Home and go to the far right and click on the green gear or cog. This is a simple checklist of all the forms that can be on your site. Any of them that are checked here will in fact appear on the site, and any that are not simply won't be. The only other specifications that you can make here is if you would like to use a third-party source for your value trade form, you could type in that URL of that third party that you are using in here, and instead of directing to our stock value your trade form that we have, it can lead over to that third party that you want to use. The same can be said for our insurance quote or our financing form that we use as well. Once you have all the forms that you would like to have visible on your site and are okay with using our stock forms we have available, go down to Save Settings, then go up into your upper right hand corner, click on Your Name, and Publish Changes. As soon as that publish goes through, you'll of course receive that giant green post-it note that says Successfully Published. As soon as you see that, you can then jump back to your site and make sure that those forms have been added to your site. Now, a question you may be asking is, Ben, what if I want to change what one of the forms looks like? In other words, I need extra fields added to this Contact Us form, or before this person go down and hit submit and send it in to me, I need the address and city to be a required field like the name field. How do I go about setting that up? Well, if your site is still in the build phase and you're still working with an implementation specialist, you'll want to contact that implementation specialist and request the form in what you want it to look like. In other words, what fields do you want to be on that specific form? Of those fields, which ones do you need to be absolutely mandatory before the customer can submit them? These are the things that you'll want to think about. And if your site has already gone live, instead of talking to your implementation specialist, you'll go back to your editor, click on Dashboard, and in the lower right hand corner you can click on Request Update. You can either specify in text what you want the form makeup to be and the required fields, or if you simply want to draft up a form in a word processor or something of that nature and send that in to us as an attachment so we have a better visual cue on how to make that form, feel free to do so. Once you hit Request Update, there will still be that 4 to 5 business day turnaround period before that custom form is added to your site and any special instructions about how to access that form, that filled out form from the specialized email you'll use. That has been setting up the stock forms that you wish to appear on your site. for your responsive website using your CMS editor. Again, this is Benjamin. Thank you very much.